We're still celebrating my hometown New Orleans Saints' first ever Super Bowl championship. First ever Super Bowl. Come on, that's just... Oh. I am so excited. I didn't say anything about the game yesterday because I was so filled with emotion, and sometimes on Mondays, I like to let it seep, you know, just kind of, and then I talk about things Tuesday. So yeah, I was just kind of filled with emotion and alcohol, actually. And no, not alcohol, because I'm on the sugar cleanse, so I can't drink during the show anymore. It's a lot more y'all than I thought were here now that I'm sober. I only saw this much before. I didn't realize. So, you know, I grew up in New Orleans, so, and we lived very close to Tulane Stadium, which is where the Saints would play before the Superdome was built. And because we lived in the neighborhood, people would park and then walk to the stadium, and people in the neighborhood who had long driveways or big areas to park on their lawn would charge for people to park and then walk to the stadium. So I would charge $1.50 a car to park in our driveway, so I'd make $1.50. And any change and valuables they left in their car, of course. But, because we had the tiniest thing, I can't believe I charged people I'd get one car. But anyway, and then we'd walk over at halftime, and my family would go to the stadium after halftime, and I never knew why, but they said it was because we could watch the second half for free. At least that's what Mama told me when she was stuffing me in her purse. But I don't really know anything about football. I've never really watched football, but of course, we had to watch the Super Bowl because it's the Saints, and I was so excited, so I made Portia watch with me. It was just the two of us, because we were going to go to a party, then we were going to have people over, and I was like, because we don't know how much we'll get into it, let's just not commit. Let's just, me and you, watch. So neither of us knew anything about the game, so she's asking me while we're watching, like, how many points when you get a touchdown? I said, 7. And she said, really? I said, I don't know. And so then we'd be watching, and she'd say, it says second down. Does that mean that's the second time they fell down? I said, no, second down is how many, I guess they can play 4 times, but then she goes, well, what's the end 10? I said, I think that's 10 yards, so you get a first. And she goes, and how many firsts can you get? I said, I don't know. So we were, the two of us watching, we had no idea, but then we were just so into it and screaming and yelling and cheering, and the whole time I was picturing Mama there because she went to the game with Andy Zener. I'm like, you're in that energy. How fun must that be to be in that energy? And it was just emotional, because then after, when the Saints won, Portia and I were crying and hugging each other, going, oh my God, I can't believe this. And because the Super Bowl really was more than just a team winning a game. It gave a city hope that has been through so much. I am so proud of the Saints, and to the city of New Orleans, I am so, so happy for you. And to celebrate, I shall dance.